Hey guys, it's Evan here and welcome back to another video, and today I'm going to be giving you guys a look as promised at my Spider-Man Homecoming homemade web shooters, and these are just the version 1 because I will be continually improving these, trying to get them as screen accurate as possible. Anyways, what am I going to be making these things out of? So I have up here on my computer monitor two looks at the web shooters themselves, and these are the actual screen-used movie props from a display that I believe is in New York City at the moment. So as you can see here, these are just kind of the parts. I have obviously more of them. I have a red wristband. This is just I forget what company that is. But yeah, it's a red wristband, just a sport wristband. Came in a pack of 2. I have this one. I think my second one is also up here as well. I have then, just to explain to you guys what I use for all these parts. So I'm using door hinges to kind of replicate, as you can see, the web cartridges. So this here is just a simple door hinge. I bought, so let's see here, it's I think it's 4 per, so I bought 8 of those total. 2 of which are glued onto a door hinge, and then the other ones are glued onto these straps to replicate, as you can see, these straps on the actual movie costume. So, best way to explain how I kind of went about this, as you can see, that is the web shooter part. And I'm not being able to replicate that completely for this, this is just for the movie release that I'm doing. So what I did is I took this, it's a door hinge, which I glued the 2 hinges on top of, and then I'm using, just kind of, you see that part? That is, you know, supposed to be the nozzle, which I think works out pretty dang well in my opinion. Then I also got these, which are just some, what was this? This is just leather craft lace, something like that. It's not even actual wire, it's just, you know, it's that. I got it at, Joann's, and it works out pretty well to imitate the, you know, the tube that goes from, I think, the cartridges into the actual nozzle itself. So then what's going to wind up happening with these, I still have to finish gluing the rest of these parts, which is gluing, you know, the quote-unquote cartridge to the strap. What'll happen is I'm going to have my wristband, going to have this, that'll go on top of there, and then once that's glued down, these will go on to the sides, kind of the underneath part. I can't really imitate that right now, as you can see, like those. I'm going to do that for each web shooter. So what's going to happen is I'm going to go off and do that, and then I will come back to you guys once that is all finished. I'm not going to film the process, just because it's going to take a bit of trial and error and a lot of time. So I will see you guys in just a second. Hey everybody, just a quick check-in so you can see what I've done so far with this. I've gone ahead and glued the shooters down to the wristbands, and I've glued the second set of cartridges, quote-unquote, to the straps. So what's going to happen now is I'm waiting for these to dry. I'm using E6000 for it, so it does take a little while to fully, you know, cement and dry. So probably later this evening I'll go ahead and then actually glue these bits to the wristband, and I'm also thinking about potentially, just because these are metal and they're a bit heavy, potentially sewing some thread through these holes and through the parts around here, just to make sure it is fully secured to that wristband and won't accidentally fall off. So yeah, I will check in with you guys again in a little bit. Alright guys, so after quite a lot of gluing, here we have it. That is one completed web shooter. Now the only issue I'm having with this right now is that keeps opening, so this one I think it's just because I didn't glue this part quite far away enough. So I'm working with some stuff. I might wind up just gluing this down, we'll see. I do kind of like the idea that I can have these kind of pop open, as if, you know, that was where you'd store the web cartridge, but if I have to glue it down, it's not really the end of the world. But as you can see, that is the full web shooter. Very much looks like the movie version, if I do say so myself. Haven't finished the second one yet. I just wanted to end this video having finished the one. Now I'm going to move on to doing the next one. But yeah, this is it. The next video after this one will be showing you guys the full homemade suit all put together with the mask and the costume and everything. So yeah, that is it. I hope you guys like this video. Remember, if you want to see more of this, hit up my Instagram. It's where I post the majority of my posts these days. Don't post that much on my Facebook anymore. But yeah, that is it. Remember to comment, thumbs up this video, and subscribe if you're not already to see more cool Spidey stuff like this. Remember to stay frosty, and I will see you guys next time. Thwip thwip. That is really annoying.